Okay, so let's say that this is the image that you want, and you want your image to be on your pot here, right? This needs to be the correct scale if you're going to do it the way I'm going to show you. You don't want to freehand draw it. You want to transfer this directly over. So here's something you can do. It's just a trick. You pretty much like this. So you're going to take this here, right? And you're going to take a pencil and you're going to gently go around and trace this, right? You're going to have to hold this, maybe tape it in place so that you can really get it exactly the way you want. This is a nice time to be able to do any slight modifications too with the drawing if you want to do things. All right, so let's fast forward here. And Mark came up with this, right? I'll put it on a white piece of paper so you can see it, right? So there it is. So I came up with that, and it's a little bit more of what I want, okay? So I want this to be on my piece, just as it is, pretty much. All right, so if I want this to be on it, I'm going to now take this kind of a pen, which is it's called a wet erase, and back in the day they used to call it, they used to call a wet erase a overhead projector, but I'm not even sure they have overhead projectors anymore. Maybe they do. Anyways, so I don't want to do it on this side because I'm going to have to transfer it by pushing the side down that I draw on. So if I want to see it like this, then I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to trace this here like this, right? So I'm going to do that. And I'll just gently go and do all these lines exactly the way I want to see them, like I did here, right? So there it is, and you can see it. Now I'm going to show you how you can take this, and you'll make sure to put this side that you just drew on against the pot, and I'll show you that. Okay, so I want this on here, right? This is the side that I drew on. So I don't want to do it this way, I want to do it this way. And I've got a little mark here right where I want to put it. I'm going to press that there like that. Okay, I'm liking the way it's kind of centered. And this again is if you're just not very confident with freehanding and you've spent a lot of time on your composition and you at least want to get the composition here in place so that you can see spacing. I'll do this if I think spacing is really important, and you know, I've spent a ton of time in drawing to get spacing just right, and I just want to transfer the spacing that I have for the composition because, all right, so this piece I'm going to sculpt, right? So I'm not too, I'm going to totally obliterate this this little drawing I'm putting on here, right? It's not going to be here at all. I mean, I'm going to add clay and subtract clay and all the rest of it, but I just want to get the spacing on here so I can put clay where I want it to be to make the thing come up and back, right? So I'm making sure I press against the surfaces. All right, and as you see, there it is, right? So now I have pretty much the transfer, and now I can start adding clay.